What's up, Dame 87? How's it going? Oh, is Pegleg in here? Yeah, he is. Yeah, hopefully we just don't see him all race. He qualified the same as he did yesterday. I qualified a tenth or two slower.
On the bottom.
You got Parker still on your split? Nice.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, I wonder if he's still sore about, what was that, USA International 2 weeks ago? Got 25 guys here. Decent sized field.
Yay.
Yeah, Sean is in. Blue version, you told me that Sean was, what was it? We're gonna lose. He claims that he is not we're gonna lose. He says, that's fake news. But yeah, good luck everyone. I'll have a clean one. Honestly, like, if it goes like yesterday, Sean's going to be way up there and I won't see him all race because I'm too slow at this track. Which, it's fine. I don't need to I'm better off not continuing rivalries and stuff. The last thing I need is a suspension from iRacing because some idiot wants to play games. Top lane, both sides of the track is fastest. Now, apparently he is not we're gonna lose. He says that he is not that. He's got a different, his Twitch handle is Sean P something. Sean P in numbers. So he claims he is not we're gonna lose MW2. Although we're gonna lose does similar trolling Dale Earnhardt. B. Howe, what did I think of that finish on Sunday? I thought it was very finishy. No, I mean, in all seriousness, it's like, I don't know, man. It's Daytona 500 last lap.
Behind the 21.
Yeah. It did look very, very similar to that. And again, you know, just for clarity, if Sean would have done what he did on the last lap of the race, it's fine. My issue was that he was doing it on lap 13 and we're all in single file with nowhere to go. If I would have been leading the draft line, it's different. You know, there was no point to even make any contact with that.
Get up there, Caden.
That was kind of where my issue was. I didn't think that he did anything deliberate. I just thought it was stupid to be bumping and bump drafting when we're all in line on lap 13 of a 200 lap race. But that's you know, 2-day-old news. New track. We actually. Yeah. I mean, netcode had something to do with it. The thing is like, you know, netcode happens when you get closer than you need to, and there was just no need to be that close at that stage in the race. So that was where my sense of frustration was, and I had already keyed the radio and told him once to get off my bumper, and he didn't do it. And, you know, it's like if you're that impatient, go to the outside and try to pass. Sitting there right in line was literally, him bumping was not helping either of us. It was just going to result in a wreck, and it did. So that was the source of my frustration on that. I know that he didn't intend to cause a wreck. I don't think, at least. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I was just really frustrated that with the stupidity of being that impatient at the beginning of the 500. Sunday's race finish was yeah, I don't know. The more that I look at it, the more that it looks bad. Obviously, you know, there was a lot of blocking going on. I didn't think that Eric Almirola did a hugely aggressive block. I felt like Austin Dillon just kind of pushed him off into the corner. And I mean, we all know that you can't really push on the corners of the cars, although on the right rear in the past, you have been able to push. I felt like it was very similar. The wreck between Dillon and Almirola, I felt like, was very similar to the Stenhouse, and I think it was Stenhouse Blaney at the end of stage 1.
31.755.
And we do have a new announcer, Byram. There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't do the YouTube intro. They're too busy about talking about other stuff. That's fine. If I skip the intro, I'll just kind of do it when grid opens up. I think I was distracted with trying to get chat working and all that so that I could see it.
31.5.
Once again, we've fallen back to around 20th place. I've scraped the wall once, but I don't think I did any real damage with it. I just kind of entered a little bit too high into turn 3. Just riding. At Caressel there right in front of us. Fellow streamer. And general good dude. So we're going to try to catch up to him and maybe get around him. Got to get by Scott McClendon first, though. Back end stepping out on us a little bit. Definitely feeling better about how I'm handling the track today than I was yesterday. Seems, oh God almighty, Windows, get that out of my face.
31.726.
I hope that I can just leave that alone and not mess with it. Yeah, I guess that they're rolling out some kind of big Windows 10 update. It should stay there until I get a caution and then I can snooze it. Problem is it's covering up my relative. So I've lost my relative tracker for the duration of this run. Not that I really need it. It's just nice to have. Working on the 19 car.
9.18.
Guys are talking about skippies. I haven't seen what the... is it Gilles Villeneuve this week? I think I've actually seen some Skippy races run there. It ends up being kind of a draft track for Skippies, doesn't it? Yeah, this is definitely a shorter track. It's a mile shorter than Daytona. And, you know, it's not a super speedway, so you're not drafting. You actually have to get out there and drive the track better than the other drivers. Nineteen's kind of pulling away from me here. And he's making the inside line work. We'll see if that works for him long term, though.
32.
should be getting a better run than him down the straightaways. He's getting down into the corners harder, although it seems like I'm hanging with him and the rest of this pack. We got a big pack up there, and they are zigging and zagging all over the place.
32.36.
Oh, dog, you with your crash all bets.
That's what I ran into. It's a tough guy to pass.
They are really racing pretty hard up there in that pack. I like that, though. It's keeping them close.
32.
Plus, it gives me something to watch while I'm continuing to work on my own line here. Driving it in a little bit too hard. I should be checking up a little bit earlier to smooth out my corner entry. At least I can still see the lap counter. It's lap 15.
32.68.
Not that that matters. I can't imagine that I'm going to be pitting. That was a big wiggle out of that purple and gold car. Yeah, they're definitely a handful. These ones are a handful. The B car's a handful from what I hear. I haven't tried out the B car yet. But from what everyone's saying, it's super loose.
32.954.
Thing is, these cars are even a handful on the straightaway, so I had to kind of feather the throttle a little bit there, going through the double dog leg on the front straight. Makes passing over on that end of the track really interesting. Nick's on the outside of someone. He's making that high line work. Good for him. That's a nice move.
32.905.
Just kind of running this middle line right down to the first seam. Oh! Got some nasty weight transfer coming off the corner there. Thing bit hard towards the wall. Hey, Eli. How's it going, Hints? That was almost a... That was the hospital wobble right there. I somehow managed to save it, but I had to get completely out of the gas. Lost a ton of time. Now the 15's right on my left rear quarter panel.
Clear, clear, clear.
Drive down into the corner and hold them off.
Inside, inside. Still there at your door. Still there at the bottom. 33.227. Still inside.
There seems to be a lot of contact going on in that pack up in front of me.
Still inside. You're
Holding
clear.
off the 15 for now.
Good.
They're hitting each other again.
33.1.
I'm amazed that they're making that much contact and not wrecking. That's absolutely nuts. I'm sure that we will get a caution at some point in this race. It's just a question of when and how many end up getting collected in it, I think.
33.303.
Fighting this thing best I can. Sean's up in the next pack. He's cleared this pack, and he's the next car up in front of this pack. He's got a good bit of a gap on him. You can sort of see his orange car up there in front, just crossing the line right there.
Outside, clear.
Whoa.
33.03. Outside, clear.
Okay, 15, go ahead. Got right on my tail there. Really loosened me up. Paying too much attention to chat. Thing just wants to break loose going across the start-finish line. Still running 19th. I must have picked up a freebie somewhere along the way.
Arrey, did you do it? SRA last night?
Yep.
What's the set this shit?
Dude, it's even worse. We run 85 degrees.
33.59.
Oh, so y'all do dynamic
There's
as
a
well?
lap car coming out.
Sorry, did
Yep. Okay, folks are pitting. Which honestly makes some sense. I think that if it runs full green and you do a pit stop, it's faster that way.
Settle in, let's get a rhythm.
Well, you know what? Everyone's focused on their car, so we ain't wrecking.
33.4.
Probably just going to try to run it out 50 laps and see what happens with that. I am really going to need a caution because I need to get there. There we go.
Say it, bud. Got a little cocky with the throttles.
That's still not a caution. That was one wrecking though.
Oh God, only halfway. Sorry, man, I get the park in front of you.
It's tempting to wreck. Hey, vibration, man. Vibe, what's going on?
Inside,
So there goes the 7.
clear.
Getting his lap back. He'll likely be going by us again before this thing's over. Everyone who's still out has kind of made their bed. If you were going to pit under green, that ship's kind of sailed at this point. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like that strategy.
7 coming on pressure set.
You get those fresh tires, but you're getting stuck behind everyone else who's still on old tires. So you don't get to make as much advantage of that delta. Speed differential's huge.
Such fun race up there.
Lap 28 of 50.
Probably didn't destroy my tires trying to get back up here. I'd probably have a little more fun.
I destroyed mine battling, but had a lot of fun, so.
33.783.
Can you tell me what time you're running already? Just kind of curious. I'm in the 5 years.
Oh, hey, Street Boss, how's it going? TSM Mickey TV, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. This thing is jumping sideways loose on me. I don't think I'm the only one who's going to try to run the whole distance without a pit. And again, that's only if it goes green.
Man, that slide hurt any bit of grip I have left.
But yeah, at this point, you know, we're on lap 30 now. If you were going to pit for freshies, that ship sailed, I feel like. You basically need to split the race into 2 even parts to make that strategy work well.
I did too. I was like, oh, what the frick just happened?
Whoa.
But Nick
All
Caressel
of a sudden it went straight.
did get the tires, so he's going by. He's a lap down. That's the other thing, is you end up with this really nervous time period where if a caution comes out and you get trapped a lap down, you're in real trouble.
33.72.
And you get people like that who slide up in front of you and cause you to not take advantage of the Delta. Dub Nation, what's going on? Copper Top Knot, what's up? Jebediah. I'm just trying to hang on to this thing. Get it to the end, and it ain't going to be a grid finish, but I can maybe get a better finish than I got yesterday. There actually seems to be some okay grip down there on the bottom. Still like this middle groove right here. And again, you know, the big payoff for doing this is to have comfort at the track for NIS fixed on Thursday. That's the big prize that I'm eyeing. I want to be in good shape to run NIS this week. So continuing to improve and run a little bit better is a good thing.
I can't even run full throttle on the front stretch.
Likewise.
33.723.
No one can, don't worry.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat on that one. I was running full throttle down the front straight for a while.
Maybe if you saw me get a little loose, why would you just still drive to the right side?
Peg leg just had problems.
Because you had gathered it up, it looked like, and then you'd have turned right.
You know how, you know better than that. Don't give me that.
You know better to complain about not being able to hold it full throttle on the front stretch than driving it too hard.
3.851.
No, I figured you just weren't too brain dead to lose about the corner and turn right back across in front of me, but I guess I was wrong.
There goes Peg leg wrecking people and then blaming them for it. Taking no responsibility for the front end of his own car.
I'm surprised he didn't wreck before that.
Nah, Sean's fault. I guess you're not allowed to try to pass.
There's Tony Clear when we need him.
33.847.
Don't worry, Caden. Sean loves wrecking people and then telling them it's their fault.
Oh, trust me, I know. I saw you live. I saw him do it.
Hey, William, how's it going, man?
My fault for trying to save the car. And my fault, I hope you come back from 21st, come back and cash you for 8th, and I will hold you up. I'm sorry.
John, you're the most brain-dead person on the service, so I don't even want to hear out of you.
Guys, I'm all for arguing, but let's just do it right after the race.
Sean's just a troll, guys. It's what he does.
I would mute, I'm sorry.
There we go. Troll of iRacing right there.
Hey, can we stop? We're trying to race here, guys.
Whatever, it's entertainment.
Mr. Consistency, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I would have passed you, Mike, if I could concentrate.
33.944.
Still trying to reel this guy in. It seems like I'll make a little progress on him and get closer, and then he'll leg it back out again.
Honey, you really are not good. Oh, almost something.
Someone please wreck Sean already.
Good enough to attempt wreck someone, wow. Can we stop?
Can someone just wreck Sean so that he's out of the race, please?
33.744.
Sean, he ran into the wall and ran into me.
Captain, I'll be in the 60s.
Hey, he's a dumbass. I mean, I really don't care what he says.
Hello.
Looks like we might have another
His win percentage is probably
good battle for a relatively
20 to
meaningless
30%
position at the end of this one here.
Nine,
We got 10 laps to go.
Please, shut the hell up for 10 more laps, then argue all you want. Please.
Don't worry, I ain't feeding the trolls, I'm just exposing them.
Tell you what, this front shit's kicking my ass right now.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm up Mr. Consistency. Are you streaming, Castro?
Sorry about that. How did you, bud?
33.856.
My goodness, it's just, you can't breathe on the throttle anymore. Got 8 laps to go. Where's the 7 and the 16? How close are they to catching back up to me?
What is the lap time right now?
Closing in on this guy. Not quite there just yet, but, you know.
33.951.
Got the Rainbow Warrior coming back on the track here. I imagine he'll have fresher tires and just be lightning quick now. Yep.
This looks horrible.
I mean, it's fun if you don't bitch all the time about how it drives.
34.036.
What's your problem again? I don't remember having a problem with you.
All right, closing back in on him. I can see that I can see that the lines between the purple and the gold now, so I'm closer. Uh-oh.
Inside.
There's fresh tires.
All clear. 34.113.
Or fresher tires. So I'm back to 16th.
Did I do anything for you 3 and 4 Fenlason?
Let's see if I can get a top 15 out of this deal. Whoa, too hard into the corner. That was sending it.
I said that absolutely do anything for you.
34.351.
I'm trying it. I see that car that like on the high line. That should be something smooth up here.
Oh, one of them's down low. He's mostly saved it. It's Caden. Caden's just wrecking loose now.
34.331.
That was a nice save, man. Now let me by. We got another set of tires closing in on us. That's the 7.
Side, at your door. Couple more laps. Clear on the bottom.
My question is it going to work out for Caressel? Is the 16 going to be coming by us or not?
24.408. One more time. Outside.
I'm gonna get the white flag. Whoa.
Still outside. Still outside.
Might be the only time I'm ever actually able to pass Caden Honeycutt for position. Oh, and the 7 gets into the guy that I've been chasing the whole way.
Sorry. I didn't mean.
Race Ryan, thanks for the follow there, man. Really appreciate it.
Clear.
Racing there, Michael. Damn, that was fun. That was all driver.
I should have died 5 times.
I'm going to say pitting is not the strategy. The guys who did pit did not get back to where they were running.
Good race to everyone except Kate.
Good one, guys. I'm going to go ice my knuckles now.
Still there. You're clear.
Right?
Oh, the 23 lost it and wasn't able to complete the pass.
When you did it, or 7.
Ah!
Checker this time.
Wow.
I was back to 3rd. I burned them up.
Man, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing in,
Yeah,
on one regard. I'll take that, though.
Yeah, where were you when you went in? 7?
It was the 9th, but yeah, I had to burn them up. That was my first race, so I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, pitting doesn't help.
Hey, you guys sure the heroes at the end of me? Flying by.
Yeah, I think that the pit strategy works. Like, I think that the delta actually works out on the math, but if you have to pass 20 cars, you end up not making it all back.
Yeah, it definitely didn't help at all. Actually, made it worse.
Let's keep track of what cans he
Yeah, I bet they're all burned up again anyway, right?
We'll try to get
pop through everybody.
harder. We are putting gas.
All right, let's see whether
I was barely holding on to it.
my right front's at
Or whatever it was
50%
when I
after
hit it,
50
and I was
laps.
barely holding on in the last 5 laps.
That's crazy.
Didn't really make any
Right
difference.
rear's at 66.
Yeah, I was thinking I should have gone high too to let you by there. I kind of parked it in front of you, so sorry about that.
It's all good. Like I said,
Wow.
I was just trying to hang on. I wasn't really
That was crazy.
just trying not to wreck.
Yeah, I about shit myself when I went sideways there.
Got 60.
Yeah, I had room, but
Let's
then
see.
as soon as
I wanna
stepped on the
see,
gas, it jumped sideways on me.
what
What was
happened
it, higher than
between Caden and Sean?
I'm good running.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah,
get
you
some
took
more
a risk.
speed. I'm feeling more
Yeah, I thought you
comfortable
were
with the
gonna catch
track
me there
though.
multiple times.
Yeah, it seems like the leaders, they made up all
Running in the back. Oh well. Good race.
coming out of the corners is stood and loose and barely being on the front down, which is strange. Close to it anyway.
Honeycutt, you're actually fucking retarded. I just watched that. 100% blame on you.
Are you connected to this Sean dude? Just asking.
Look what he did to me with about 5 ago. Do you not know how to drive? Just asking. Wait, I know the answer. Yes.
Do you know how to mind your own fucking business?
I mean that's not Sean's fault. That's on Caden.
And
But
leave me to drive my car.
Well, I mean, I left you to drive your car. You couldn't do that.
I kind of agree that that one's on Caden. I mean, he's trying. Caden's trying to save it best he can, and he hooks back. Although, let's see. I mean, let's watch from.
You just mind your own fucking business. I don't mind, okay?
Loose.
I don't know what in the world I
Goes
done
down.
to you there, Coffee. I don't know, but we've raced actually pretty well together, so I don't know what your problem is with me. For some reason, I have no idea. But you just mind your own business, and I'll own mine.
I mean,
So-
I'll mind my own business. I'm just saying, I don't see why you put the blame on him.
Because he's the idiot that tried to jack it up and go on the outside when you know you have to lift off the fucking throttle or let him go. If I was going to, okay. I have The tires were at 30 laps, okay? So I even lifted on the throttle, hit the brake, and tried to save it. You can't, like...
No, look, I agree. That ain't Sean's fault.
I'm not a real man in iRacing.
And I would love to blame Sean for just about anything right now, but that's not Sean's fault. Now all of this nonsense here, where he's trying to, you know, make light of Dale Earnhardt and Kevin Ward being killed in racing incidents, that's Sean's fault. And this is why I have no respect for Pegleg. Nah, dude, Caden's a good deal, man. Caden's a real good kid. He's 14. He's going to be 15. He's going to be racing ARCA. Caden's a good kid. He's a clean racer. He's just mad right now.
Because I was trying to grab the shit out of it and see what I could do with it.
Well, what you did was wreck yourself and me, so good job.
If I wrecked you, you would have been done, and you obviously weren't done, and I didn't wreck you either.
Actually, a couple laps later, when you put it in the fence, you came back down and tried to intent wreck me, but you aren't good enough to actually finish the job.
I wasn't going to try to wreck. If you want me to try to wreck you, I just go in the next race and just flat out dump you, put it in the catch fence, okay? That's not trying to wreck. I've done it before.
All right, go ahead. Try. I invite you to try.
Here's what.
And I know you've wrecked more other people, so I'm not that big of an idiot. I've watched you on John's stream, so.
There it is.
I'd love to know what you've seen, because the only incident I've had with anyone was that at Daytona. I don't know.
I'm
That's
guaranteed
so
there's
funny.
probably more than that.
I mean, he's not intent wrecking him here. He's saving the car and comes down. That's.
There is more to that. Probably not Sean, but I think it's very high. What Sean?
I don't think he's intentionally wrecking him.
Every time he got the chance. Like, I'm actually not lying. He almost did it to me once, and he would do it to someone every night. Literally, I'm not lying.
Are you guys talking about me now? Did I get dragged into this again?
I wasn't trying to, but some reason Iowa got thrown into this 4 fucking weeks ago.
Right, the race where
You're bringing up John's name, and I'm bringing up at Iowa when you try, every corner he send it.
Fauzi.
Corner, I'd be behind him watching him. He would dive bomb it. He wouldn't care about the car on his outside.
Yeah.
I just brought up his name just because I've seen
That's
Sean
crazy.
drive like a complete jackass on his stream. That's just, I brought up his name. I love John. He's a good man.
Well, I've seen John Theodore drive like a jackass on his own stream.
No, look, Sean, you know the deal with me and you. You drove like an idiot at Daytona, but it was run race.
Incidents on other people when it's 100%.
And I have no respect for your nonsense with the Kevin Ward, Dale Earnhardt stuff.
Is more your fault than theirs, and just shut up. Leave it alone.
I don't know what
Okay,
Fauzi's
what are you trying to argue about? Shut the hell up and leave.
Saying, I mean, you know you're wrong, but you really don't, so I had to tell you.
I know I'm wrong. I accidentally got loose. I was driving the shit out of
This is
it.
ridiculous.
Don't blame him then. It's that simple.
Now, I'm going to keep this going for a little while because this is so funny.
I don't even know why you're in this, first of all.
Fauzi likes to stick his nose where it doesn't belong.
He likes to see his 2 cents.
Paulie P, thank for the host.
Oh, well.
TSM Mickey
Well, John,
TV,
you
thanks
do
for the
too,
follow,
just like
Mr.
Iowa.
Consistency. Fauzi.
Just shut up. Mind your own fucking business and leave. That's what
Bye,
I do.
Squins, thanks for the follow.
I'll
Race
let you
Ryan
some of you guys
71, thanks for the
in
follow.
Canada.
Really appreciate you guys. Fauzi, I have never raced you dirty once, and I don't know what you're talking about because there was never an Iowa race where I was diving it in on every corner. I hit one guy in one race, and you're acting like I was doing it on every corner. That's just flat out false, and you know it. You're embarrassing yourself right now. You're a better driver than that, and normally you're a better person than that, but you're acting like an idiot right now. Just calling it like it is, dude. You're embarrassing yourself in front of a good number of people. This is funny.
I'm just saying when people are wrong, you know, I don't want them to keep thinking they're right when they're not.
Yeah, and I don't want you to think that you're right when you're clearly not.
I'm just saying, I was in races with you. I watched you do it.
No, you didn't. That never happened. Ever.
I did. It happened.
Okay.
I think it didn't.
Look, here. This is real easy because every single one of my races is on YouTube. If you think that you have, you know, if you can think of it, go find the race, send me the link, and you know we'll see what the race that you think happened where I was diving it in on people every single corner as you assert, because that never happened.
And I also remember when he outran your ass at Iowa too.
Yeah, because he fucking throws it into every corner. Why can't you understand?
It's called racing, Fauzi. It's racing. If I was driving it into every corner and I wasn't hitting anyone, that means that I was racing and I was faster than you. Although, I don't actually remember what Caden's talking about. I can't remember a single race where I've ever actually been faster than you for the duration of the race.
First race of the week, you out-qualified his ass by almost a tenth and a half.
I mean, I hate Iowa. What else do you want me to say? I'm just saying, though, just don't send it in, you know, don't send it into the corner.
Why not? Look, and this is what's really sunny, okay? Iowa, that's how you pass. You send it in, you drive up, and you pull a slide job. That's how everyone passes at Iowa. That wasn't just me, dude. That's how everyone makes passes at Iowa. I wasn't driving it in and running into people. I was driving it in and pulling a slide job up on a few people to make a pass, and I would clear them and get in front of them. And if they were smart, they would let up, go back down, and do a crossover move on me. That's racing. Honestly, man. You're embarrassing yourself.
And I honestly hate Atlanta. So I guess we have better.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm
I've been
going
out
to
here almost
Thompson.
4 years, and I've never seen people try to defend themselves so hard when they know they've done wrong. I'm out.
That was funny. Okay, here we go. Sean put the replay up because Sean is right that I did wreck him. Well, I don't remember if it was at Iowa or did that just drop the 16 out for? It's a little bit. You gave me the wrong timestamp, I think. Or Logan will just turn down into him.
What just happened?
Okay, so I'm going down in.
Outside.
I ain't gonna get involved in their little dispute. I'm gonna try passing both. They're gonna wreck each other. I want it behind me. Let's see. Down into 3. I'm clean here. Clean here. Oh,
Clear.
I got loose. Get back up there in time.
Clear.
Sean ran into Logan and dang it. Okay, that one's on me, and I apologized immediately. You see what I did, Sean? I had contact with you and I apologized immediately. You could learn a lesson from that. Sorry.
First, well, that's pretty much my race over, because first the 16 just kind of turned left on me or whoever it was, and then...
But, I mean, if we're being real about this, let's see.
Did you just, like, put it in the wall?
We go into the corner here. I'm in too hot. In their little dispute. What was it? Next lap, I go in too hot. They're gonna wreck each other. I want it behind me. There wasn't. I only had like 4 X's out of this whole race, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was 8. I can see actually because the thing will show. I didn't hit very many people in this one. Figure out how to qualify better here. I had 8X at the end of the whole race. Let's see. But yeah, we can watch that. I'll watch that one again later.
Green flag.
On the back of your card.
honestly had contact with people before. It is racing. Contact happens. Generally, when it's my fault, I apologize for it. If I think it's someone else's fault for blocking or something like that, I'm pretty clear on that. No, Caden ain't bad. That's one thing that is indisputably is Caden's bad quick in a race car. Lost 27 I rating. Better finish than I had last time. Gonna do one more race and then call it quits. That was a fun one. I like Atlanta. I like how loose the car is, and you know, I'm just trying to get better at it.